Hi friends. Well, I got myself a bowl full of apples here, so I thought I would try to slice them up and dehydrate them. I got a pretty good deal when I bought them. I guess it's because they got so many worms in them. I don't know. They don't bite, so I guess we're okay. But then as soon as I mentioned apples, and then the monkeys came out again, because I want to make sure I don't take their bananas and dry them up in this dehydrator. So to get ready, this monkey came along to help. He brought his monkey wrench with him, see? Actually, I think that is a monkey wrench, kind of. And then I've got, one of the keys to a successful project is to have the right tools ready. So I went out and I'm going to gathered up some tools here. So I'm going to try to do this the old-fashioned way. And I won't use any power tools except for the dehydrator. So I should be able to slice them up with this saw here, or maybe this tree bark skinner. And if I get some tough worms that won't come out, or have a couple of teeth to pull, I got this tool handy. And then this should work great for getting the cores out of the apples, I would think. Kind of like something Three Stooges would use, huh? And I can slice them with this hatchet. That ought to work good. And another possible worm puller here. But what these actually are just some old tools that my grandfather had given me. Some of these, well, before he passed away. And so I've had them laying around. I kind of saved them. They need a little sanding and oiling, but these hammers have done a lot of work in its time. So this stuff's kind of cool. I still got it. A lot of them are pretty old tools. I have more of them, but that's just what I grabbed real quick. Then if worse comes to worse and the project's really going bad, I can always check your blood pressure to make sure that you're not getting too aggravated and upset here. Well, anyway, I suppose I do have some of the tools I'm going to actually use here. Just kind of being a little silly with these old tools. But like I say, I thought I would do this without power tools. So I'm going to get ready here and slice up some apples and cut the cores out. I think this monkey's, I don't know about his monkey wrench though. so hang on for a bit while I rearrange the shop a little bit here so I can get some work done. Well, we're back again. I put all the tools away and decided to get down to some serious business here. I would have this deal here for one operation. You push it down on the apples and takes the core out and slices them, but I don't know, it didn't work very good, so I've been doing it the old-fashioned way. I got this old potato peeler here and just put it down the middle, and I'm gonna get the core out that way. This is a real old one. It's one of the originals with the original paint on it yet and everything. I probably shouldn't be using it, but heck, I don't know what I'm saving it for if I'm not going to use it. But I've got a couple other ones back here, but this new modern style doesn't seem to do the job as well as the old one. And my slicer dicer here, about all I'm going to do with that is cut the ends of my fingers off. You're supposed to be able to put this on there and slice, 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 and it does work, but it makes them kind of thick, and I'm not sure that's going to dry it completely. I've never done apples before, so this is something new for me. But I'll just use the knife and be careful, not to cut my fingers off. And then I make them quite a bit thinner this way with the knife, because this thing only has two settings. It's thick or paper thin, so I guess this guy isn't going to help me much. I bought that at the Wisconsin State Fair probably back in 1975. It's one of those deals where they sell you something you really don't need, but after having a few beers and stuff, it's like, hey, that thing looks pretty good. So I bought one and brought it home with me, and I've had it ever since. So that's another kind of an oldie thing. So I'm going to get back to work here. I've got a couple more to do here, and then I'll get them all stacked inside of the trays. When the worms are getting away. I'll save these guys later. Maybe I'll make some soup out of them, or I don't know, I might just let them go in the garden too. I don't know. So, okay, well, I want to get back to work before I get my camera all sticky here. These apples are really sticky. And this monkey's making sure I'm doing it right. So, hang on a minute while I get some more ready. Holy man, that knife is sharp. I cut the end of my finger off. Oh, boy, look at that. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's just ketchup, don't worry. I'm okay. I've been chopping away here. I got all the apples cut up, and one wouldn't fit on the tray, so I just had to eat that one. These things are really good. I have to keep washing my hands every time before I touch my camera because they're so sticky. So this should be really good. I've heard some people soak the apples in lemon juice so they don't turn as brown when you dry them, but I don't want to make them even a little bit sour, so I'm going to just take my chances. If they turn brown, I'm sure they'll still taste good. So like I say, I've never done apples before. So then you get all these trays stacked on here like that, and they look down in there, so none are hanging in the hole here. And then I'll put this guy on there, and it has no temperature adjustments. It's just preset at one temperature, and it blows warm air out through that air vent there. And then it'll probably take hours. Maybe later tonight I can finish the video once it dries, so it gets dry enough. And if I plug it in here and turn it on, so it ought to make the house smell real nice. Once it gets going, it'll smell like apples in here. See, that monkey's mad at me because I took his monkey wrench away. Well, I'm going to clean my mess up here, and then I'll be back later with another clip to show you how they turned out. Hi friends, well, I'm back again. It's almost 10 o'clock at night now, and these things have been drying out since 2:30 this afternoon, so this is close to 7.5 hours. So it should be done now. It's nice and warm, so I don't mind running it because it keeps the house warm when it's getting kind of chilly outside. So let's open it up here and see what they look like. Hopefully they're not all burned black, huh? Oh, there we go. They didn't turn very brown at all. I was afraid of that. Oh yeah, they're pretty dry. They shrunk up some, but I got a lot of them in here. I wonder what they taste like though. Oh, they're pretty good. They are pretty sweet too. Bit chewy. But they'll keep good. I'll put them in a bag and they'll make a nice snack instead of munching on chips or something like that. These will be a good snack food. And then I don't have to worry about them getting rotten. I think they're pretty well done. I'm going to be up a little while yet, so I'm going to let it run, you know, for a little bit longer, and then they'll be all done. I can bag them up. And Bear, he was over here. He says, I want to try one. But I don't think you eat apples, Bear. Do you? Let's see. I'll give him a little piece. No, he's not sure what that is. He'll eat a fresh apple. He was helping me do dishes before, so we got all the dishes nice and clean, don't we, Bear? Huh? He's waiting to go outside for his night walk now. So he just wants to go outside, and he says it's almost time to go to bed. So thanks for watching my video. So I'll put all these clips together and see what we can come up with. And I hope everybody's doing good. So we'll catch you later.